everyone. This is John Getze along with Blake Sebring calling the action in this evening's men's volleyball matchup between the Ball State University Cardinals and your IPFW Mastodons at the Hilliard Gates Sports Center. Blake, earlier I was talking with starting setter Chris Gislin, and he was telling me there's a rule around here. We do not lose to Ball State. But I don't know if he knows that the last 5 times they've been here, 5 of the last 6, IPFW has lost to the Ball State Cardinals. And it's going to be a tough task tonight, not only because of that, but because All-American Hector Soto is going to be out with an ankle injury.
And the Cardinals really want this match badly. They need to win both tonight and tomorrow night at Mercyhurst to be able to host a first-round match in the MIVA tournament next weekend. And so they've been playing very well of late. They beat Penn State at Penn State last weekend, which is a big win anytime you do that. And they took Lewis to 5, and then Lewis turned around this week and lost to Loyola in 3 at Loyola. So the Flyers are struggling.
And of course, as you know, not only has Ball State come into Fort Wayne and won 5 of the last 6, but earlier this year the Dons went down to Muncie and Ball State beat them there. So I think they got something to prove tonight. And
I think we're going to see a couple of different lineup changes tonight for IPFW. Javier Escobar is going to play, and Josh Sanders is going to play in the middle, freshman.
Escobar and Sanders trying to fill the void left by Hector Soto, out with the ankle injury, will not play tonight.
At this time, we would like to take a moment to recognize our corporate sponsor for tonight's match. Farm Bureau has been a loyal sponsor.
It'll be interesting to see, because IPFW wants to win this match to prove to themselves and to everybody that they can win without Hector Soto. And this would be a great confidence builder for them going into the MIVA tournament, which starts next week with first round game. And it looks like IPFW is going to host Quincy next Saturday night.
And now we're going to stand for the national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome, sports fans, to the IPFW Hilliard Gates Sports Center for tonight's contest featuring the Ball State Cardinals and your IPFW Mastodons. First, the starting lineup for the visiting team, the Ball State Cardinals. A 6'8" junior from Grays Lake, Illinois, number 2, Mark Lau. The 6'4" freshman from Winnipeg, Canada, number 4, Mike Monday. A 6'6" senior from South Orange, New Jersey, number 7, Dinas Madison. A 6'5" senior from Mississauga, Canada, number 9, Jason Fair. A 6'7" senior from Elgin, Illinois, number 12, Pat Dam. A 6'4" junior from Salina, Ohio, number 15, Brian Hughes. Coach of the Cardinals, Mr. Joel Walton. And now the starting lineup for the home team, your IPFW Mastodons. A 6'4" freshman from Hamburg, New York, number 5, Jeff Quintosh. A 6'7" senior from Windsor, Ontario, Canada, number 7, Ryan Pratt. A 6'8" freshman from Racine, Wisconsin, number 9, Josh Sanders. A 6'7" junior from Red Wing, Minnesota, number 10, Chris Gislin. A 5'10" senior from Carolina, Puerto Rico, number 12, Javier Escobar. A 6'8" junior from Huntington Beach, California, number 15, Scott Lane. Coach of the Dons, Mr. Arnie Ball.
A reminder, this evening's IPFW men's volleyball match on College 6 is brought to you in part by Bosch Bus Company, by Chestnut Group Incorporated, by Farm Bureau Insurance, by Fujifilm USA, and by Sumner Sweets. As you said, Blake, a couple new faces in the lineup. Javier Escobar reinserted, and Josh Sanders gets the call as a middle hitter.
Yeah, Mike Cummings has been struggling big time lately, and Josh has been playing really well in practice and in the matches. He played a pretty good match last week at Ohio State when IPFW went over there. So and they need somebody to pick. They need some more offensive firepower.
So the freshman Sanders joins another freshman, Jeff Pitek, in the starting lineup.
Yeah, by now, Pitek's not a freshman.
And if he is, he's a well-seasoned one because he's ready for postseason action.
And Ball State has had a serious injury this year also. Doug Markett, he hurt his ankle early in the season. He was supposed to be their second best hitter this year, and he's out for the year.
And Jason Fear has been one of their big guns in his absence, a senior, outside hitter. And Pat Dam will put the ball in play to start the match for the Cardinals.
Great serve, though.
A lot of movement on it, a little bit too much. Went out of bounds for the side out, and Sanders will be back to serve for the Dons. Monday, outside, in between the block. Brian Hughes picks up the kill.
And Jason Fair's got one of the best serves in the country. He's a left-hander.
And there it is. Chris Gislin, middle set to Ryan Perrott, and it's blocked straight down by Mark Lau.
And Mark had 10 blocks last week against Lewis.
Fear to jump it up again. Escobar, bad pass over the net, free ball, joust at the net, dug up by Perrott, down for point. It's quickly 2-0 Ball State.
And Fair's on a roll. That's not what you want for IPFW.
Fair jumping it up again, and tough call. They're going to roll it in on the outline. It looked like it might have been out. But it's going to be an ace.
He gets a lot of topspin on his serve.
So it's now 3-0, and the freshman Jeff Pitek is saying, bring it on, serve it to me again. Instead he goes to Scott Lane. Gislin back to Scott, outside 2 blocks, and the hit is long. Another point for the Cardinals. It's 4-0.
They look like they're pretty loose still. They haven't gotten totally tight. They got a break there.
This time Fair serve is wide left, side out. Don, Scotty Lane back to serve, who's been playing well of late.
And they could use an ace right here or a good serve to get a point right away.
Monday, dump set over the net. Gislin with the dig. Pitek, free ball. Escobar in the back row takes it. Monday, quick set in the middle.
It's in.
And Lau's there to put it down in the back row. Side out Ball State.
Boy, they cannot, IPFW cannot afford its now traditional slow start in the first game at home. Without Hector in the lineup, they lack the firepower. They can't give one away like that.
Pitek goes off the hands of the block, out of bounds, side out for the Dons. Pitek will be back to serve now, trying to put the Volley Dons on the board here in game number 1.
There you go, Jeffrey.
Monday, back set in the middle. Fair is there, dug up in the back row by Pitek. Gislin to Escobar, between the blocks and down. Tell you what, Blake, that was a pretty good-looking swing, especially since it was so far off the net and 2 blocks were there.
And the dig was fantastic to start the play off. I thought that ball there was no way they could have got to that shot.
So it's now 4-1 Ball State. P-Tech to jump it up again.
Great serve.
Monday all the way cross court. 2 blocks are there, and Peratt. Chance for point. Gislin outside. Tough set. Escobar handles it. Back over the net. Gislin's there. Dink in the corner, but it's wide.
Hit it wide. Tipped it wide.
Chris maybe getting a little too fancy right there. Maybe he should have gone up and take a swing.
That's why we're going to get a quick timeout.
So we got a timeout on the floor. Ball State leading 4-1. We'll be back with more action in game number 1 from the Gates Center in a moment.
I really wanted to go for an Indiana University business degree.
But with housing and tuition, it really adds up, and the money just wasn't there to go away to college.
And with a 2-year-old, my housing options were kind of limited anyway.
And the truth is, I really wanted to keep my job and stay close to home.
Going to IPFW made all that possible.
IPFW? It's the best choice I ever made.
Indiana University, Purdue University, Fort Wayne. The right school, right here, right now.
Welcome back to the Hilliard Gate Sports Center. John Getze with Blake Sebring and the Dons trailing 4-1 here in game number 1.
And IPFW coach Arnie Ball didn't get too mad, and they didn't yell and scream during that timeout. He just said, hey, let's focus a little harder here. They're looking a little lackadaisical, and they just need to tighten it up a little bit.
I think he knows this one may have the making of a long night.
Oh, it's going to be a long night. These 2 teams can play in the backyard and it lasts 5 hours.
Lane, 2 blocks are there, and it's put straight down. Pat Dam picks up the block. Point for Ball State. It's now 5-1. Scott Lane to Gislin. Quick set in the middle. Peratt puts it right off the face of Fear. No fear.
That hurt. That had to hurt.
Side out for the Dons. Peratt to serve. Short floater. Monday, strong side. 2 blocks. Never over the net. Gislin and Sanders were teamed up. Point for the Dons makes it 5-2. Ryan Peratt back to serve. Another short floater. Monday, back 2. Escobar's there with the block.
Oh.
Outside, Dink.
And a bad call by Pat Karras there. John, the ball never crossed the net, never got tipped on the first hit for Ball State. Should have been 4 hits, but the Cardinals got the ball over and Scott Lane couldn't handle the dink.
So it's a side out for the Cardinals, leading 5-2 in the first game. Escobar, the pass. Gislin back to Javi outside. 2 blocks off the hands of Dam and side out Dons.
And Javi's going to be a key tonight, as it is with every conference match. The opponents always try to find out where he's at because he's 5'10". They try to hit over top of him.
Gislin back to serve, jumps it up. Monday, back set.
Case in point.
Got a touch in the back row by Peratt, side out Cardinals. It's a nice looking play. They've gone to it twice, Blake.
It's called a backside on the set, and it's when you do when you want to isolate someone one-on-one.
Gislin.
Oh,
Escobar from the back row, joust at the net, brought back. Nice dig by P-Tech in the back row. Gislin to Lane, 2 blocks, goes over him and too far, out of bounds.
Put that one off the back row, 6-2.
Point for the Cardinals. Danis Madison to jump it up for the visitors. Into the net. Javier Escobar to serve. Monday. Brought it back for Dam with the fist. It was over the net. Great set. And he puts it straight down for side out. Pitek. Gislin, back set to Jeff. Defense was in the net. Side out Dons. A reminder, you too can participate in the excitement of IPFW athletics by joining the Royal Dons Club. Royal Dons is IPFW's official athletic booster club. Members enjoy benefits such as priority seating at IPFW sporting events, food and refreshments in the hospitality room. For information on becoming a member, call 219-481-6643, or you can write to Royal Dons Club, 2101 East Coliseum Boulevard, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46805. Side out for the Cardinals. Fair back to serve with that tough left-handed jumper he's got. Escobar.
Good.
Gislin in the middle to Parat. Chance for point for the Cardinals. Dump over the net by Monday. Gislin to Pitek. 2 blocks again. Gislin. Parat with the set this time. Jeff, another swing, goes down the line.
Missed it.
And he just missed it a little wide. Point for the Cardinals. Ball State now leads 7-3. And Fear with another serve. Lane to Gislin. Back set to Scotty. Down the line. Dug over the net. Gislin pops it up to Escobar. Pitek. Another face burger. This time hit the ground first, but got damn right in the face.
Kind of odd. Kind of odd.
Time for a rally, I think. Trailing 3-7 here in game number 1. Scott Lane back to serve. Over the net. Pitek with an easy kill.
They need some good serves. They need to pick up the pace, put the pressure on the Ball State passers.
And good serves like that will produce easy kill attempts just like that. And Pitek handled it and hammered it down, and it's now 4-7.
So far, all the pressure's been on IPFW.
Good pass. Monday outside. Sanders. Gislin. Pitek.
Wow, he's rocking it now.
Well, they gave him too much angle, and he took it, and the defender was right there. Dan was able to get his hands for the dig in place, but he couldn't get it up in the air.
There's a play that Pitek didn't have as much success making earlier in the year. He's really come a long way.
So 2 straight serves for Lane for points. Shoot set in the middle. Lane, chance for another point. Gislin, strong side, 2 blocks. Pitek goes in between them. Monday in the back row now. Fear. And we've got the Dons in the net. Pitek, side out. (7-5) now Cardinals here in the first game. Short floater. Pitek to Gislin. Back outside to Jeff.
Oh,
way too much angle. Andy was in the net. Point for the Cards.
Trying to make $1 million play there.
Brian Hughes to serve. Pitek to Gislin. Quick set in the middle to Parat. Hands weren't over the net, and he abuses Mark Lau for the side out.
It's an important play, though, to end the rally for Ball State.
The Volleyball trailing 8-5 here in game number 1. Pitek to serve.
That's
Long.
one thing IPFW cannot afford the rest of the season, period. They got to keep the service errors way, way down, way under their norm.
Lau to jump it up. Escobar, good pass. Gislin.
Pretty play.
Shoot back set to Brian Parat, and he hammers it down.
That hurts just looking.
That's execution right there. That's not an easy play.
And Ryan and Chris have really been connecting very well lately, all over the court. They've got a lot of confidence in one another right now.
Monday, quick set in the middle to his middle hitter, Pat Dam, and he goes off the block for the side out. Now Monday to serve, Escobar. Gislin, quick set in the middle to Sanders. And Lau couldn't handle it. Side out for the Dons. Setter jumping it up. Big serve, hit the top of the tape for a service error. Side out for the Cardinals. Danis Madison, 6'6" senior. Out of Jersey, back to jump it up. Big toss. Perrott. Gislin, 2-ball in the middle to Sanders, long. Another point for the Cardinals. It's 9-5.
And right now, these are unforced errors more than anything that's hurting IPFW.
And execution is oh so critical for IPFW, especially in this match without Hector Soto, because they really don't have anybody that can take over a game.
Well, they do. Scott Lane can, but he's got to get mad. He's got to get ticked off to do it. He kind of did that too late at Ohio State last week. He needs to get angry earlier. Right now, they're not doing anything consistently enough, though.
So the side out gives IPFW the serve. And Brian Hughes off the block, out of bounds, side out Cardinals.
Jeff Robertson's coming in for the Cardinals. He was their backup setter when Mike Monday got hurt at the IPFW Spring Fling. He played really well for 2 weeks, filling in.
He comes in for Dam. Perrott, the pass. Gislin outside to P-Tech.
Hit the antenna.
That's a shame, too, because Jeff really got up on that one.
Again, an unforced error.
(10-5) now. And Robertson's serve goes awry, out of bounds. Side out Dons. So the freshman Sanders puts it in play, short floater. Monday. Chance for point. P-Tech. Off the side of the hands, allow, down for a point. It's now 6-10.
That's a nice play.
Sanders to serve again. Another floater. Monday, back set. Fear.
Boy, Jeff got up big time on that.
Both Jeff and Ryan got up and got the hands together.
And if Fair would have gone line, he'd have had the whole court, but he had to try to smack it into the middle cross court.
Monday, quick set in the middle. Lau is there, and the defense isn't.
This is a critical spot right here. They can't afford to let Ball State get 1 or 2 more points.
Cards leading 10-7. Fear to jump it up.
Bingo. Boy, he's got a great serve. And the thing that's tricky, too, is he's left-handed, so he puts some slice on it. And you're just not used to seeing a left-hander with some slice like that very often. And he just nailed that right on the line.
So we have a short break. Clean up the floor, a little sweaty. P-Tech going around trying to dig up that serve unsuccessfully. Don't be surprised if he goes to him again. And he does.
And again. Here we go for a timeout.
So a couple aces by Fear here in game number 1, and the Dons trailing 11-7 to Ball State. We'll have more action in a moment.
I wanted to study engineering so I could get a better job without giving up the job I've already got.
Of course, getting a degree without going into debt was pretty high on my list, too.
And I wanted the kind of education that I could only get in smaller classes with the professor's full attention.
IPFW offered me all of that. And the Purdue engineering degree is going to look pretty good on my resume.
Going to IPFW is the best choice I ever made.
IPFW, the right school, right here, right now.
Welcome back to the Hilliard Gate Sports Center. John Getze along with Blake Sebring and the Dons trailing here in game number 1, 12-7 now. A couple aces by the big hitter and server, senior Jason Fear for the Cardinals.
He's got 3 already in the match.
And he'll go back to try and make it 3 in a row. Will he go back to the freshman? Goes cross court this time, and Lane gives the bad pass.
Same result, basically.
And Hughes is there to put the errant pass back over the net for the kill, and it's now 13-7. Nine errors by the Dons early here in game number 1. P-Tech. Gislin back to Jeff. It's going to be tight, but there's only one block there, and he goes angle and puts it down for the side out.
That had to feel good after getting smoked for a couple of those aces.
So now Scott Lane will try and rally the home team here in the first game. Jumping it up, good looking serve. Tough set by Monday. 2 blocks are there. P-Tech's there for the dig. They couldn't get enough of it. Side out, Ball State.
It's one of those where he had to reach back across his momentum. He was already falling to the floor. Right now, IPFW is only hitting 11% for the game. Scott Lane's been one of the big problems. He's not hitting well at all. This might be P-Tech's night to shine. He's going to have to carry him offensively.
Well, they're definitely going to him without Hector in the lineup.
That's his 8th kill already in the game.
And now Jeff will serve it up. Monday, back 2.
Nice block by Ryan.
The defense teams together. Peratt picks up the block. Point for the Dons. It's now 13-8. Another big serve coming over the net.
Oh, Javi.
And Escobar had a chance at a free kill there, but it went off the top of his fingers and out of bounds.
Can't afford that tonight.
Dan back into the lineup for Robertson in the front row for the visitors.
Gotta give Ball State credit. They're playing really well right now.
Loud to serve.
They've got a really good game plan going.
And Ryan Peratt put the ball in play. High, short floater. Monday, strong side, 2 blocks. P-Tech is there.
Josh was in the net. Josh Sanders
had a chance for point, but Sanders in the net. Side out for Ball State. That hurts. Juan Carlos Lopez into the back row for the Cardinals for defensive purposes. Tough serve. Gislin in the middle. Sanders.
Boy, he's got a heavy arm swing, doesn't he? So quick. He's not the quickest of foot, but man, is his arm quick.
And now Gislin. Monday. 2 ball in the middle. And Madison comes out of the back row for the kill.
Boy, whenever Ball State seems to get in the least bit of trouble, they just get a good pass and they run, and that's the end of the rally. They get 1 shot and done.
And now Madison will serve. That's long. So Javi try and get him going. He hits it long.
You can't have that. It's a senior night. You're a senior. You're down 13-8 in the first team. You just can't have that.
And now Carlos Lopez exits the game as quickly as he enters. And Mark Lau back into the lineup in the front row.
Catch.
3 service errors in a row. And now it's the Dons who decide to make the substitutions. Brian Harris, the local, into the game for Sanders, coming in to serve. And as you know, Blake, Arnie likes to insert Harris into the game when he's looking for a rally. Short floater.
Great serve.
Free ball in the back row. Wild swing by Dam, and it's out of bounds. Point for the Dons, and this is exactly what they need right now, a little spark. 13-9 now. Harris. Another good serve. Peratt with a block. And Monday called with a lift. Point for the Dons, 13-10.
They called him for being underneath the net. He got too far under. Timeout for the Cardinals.
So the Cardinals call timeout now as the Dons try and rally here in game number 1, trailing now only 13-10. Remember, you can learn more about the IPFW men's volleyball program by tuning into the Arnie Ball Show on Thursday evenings on College 6. Coach Ball and host Mark Franke review highlight footage from the games, talk with the players, and look ahead in the season. each Thursday at 5:30 and 10:30 p.m. right here on College 6.
All sorts of future recruits here tonight.
The Dons don't want this first game to slip away. They're getting back into it right now. Trailing only by 3. It's 13-10. They do have the serve. They have gotten a couple points in a row. Brian Harris coming in and putting some tough knuckle serves on the defense. Ten errors by the Dons and only hitting 156, but that's rising a little bit. They were down around 1%. Back to action. Gislin with a nice dig. Chance for point. Escobar set outside to Pitek.
I thought that ball was tipped.
Apparently no touch on the call, and it's out of bounds. Side out for the Cardinals.
Boy, that's a killer.
And now the tough serve of Fear. Great pass by Escobar. Quick set in the middle. Peratt is there. Free ball in the back row.
Oh, that ball would have been out.
Gislin, cross court, Pitek. 2 blocks are there, and the defense on their heels, and it falls right in front of Javier Escobar. Point for the Cardinals.
Jeff had to wait for that set. You could see him. He just had to float in the air a little bit till the ball got there, and the ball was off the net. He didn't have much options.
And now game point for Ball State. Fear. Pitek. Gislin, back set. Lane way off the net. And just a nice little roll shot cross court. Defense a little slow to react, little confusion, and it falls. Maybe that's the break we're looking for.
And that's Scott's first kill of the game so far.
And now he will serve. Monday. 2 ball in the middle. Great spot. Good smarts by Hughes.
It's the only place he could have put the ball.
Second game point here for Ball State. Hughes now to serve. Pitek. Gislin, back set. Lane. The block is there, but it's out of bounds. Side out for the Dons.
Maybe they can get Scotty going. We can tell the Cardinals they're doing a nice job. They came in on the road. They're not excited. They're just playing low key. They're just staying focused.
Coming over the net. Escobar this time with the second opportunity goes up with 2 hands and makes sure it goes back in the other direction and down for a point.
Monday and Javier are laughing about it right now.
Pitek to serve again, and this time it's Ryan's turn. Monday digs it up. Free ball in the back row. Chance for another point. Lane, Gislin, Escobar, 2 blocks. And goes right in between them. And the ball was down before he was under the net, so it is a point.
Boy, that ball went down quick, too. Timeout for Ball State.
Another timeout for the Cardinals as the IPFW Volleyball have cut the lead to 2 here. It's now 14-12, and we will have more action from the Gate Center in just a moment.
Remember walking those hallowed hallways, the friendships, the professors who made an impact on your life?
Your alumni associations are here to serve you through networking, friendship, and service.
Your alumni directors also need you.
Make a big difference by sending potential students our way.
Make a difference with your financial gift.
Make the biggest difference with your contribution of time.
Your alma mater needs you. Go alumni!
Welcome back to the Hilliard Gates Sports Center. The Dons now trail by only 2 here in game number 1 to the Ball State Cardinals. Take a look at this last play here. Javier Escobar goes up with 2 hands, puts it down for the kill. And then just a moment ago, very similar thing. Peratt at the net with a joust, put it down. The Dons picked up another point.
It's critical right here. They cannot afford a service error. Service error is death right now.
Good serve. Monday, back row. 2 blocks are there, but Peratt and Escobar couldn't get the hands over the net.
That's all right.
Side out for the Cardinals.
They still got the momentum just because Ball State made a play. IPFW didn't make a mistake.
Third game point here in the first game. Lau to serve. Gislin to Escobar, 2 blocks. Free ball, Fear. Dug up by Lane. Gislin, quick set in the middle, and Parat puts it down. Sanders back into the front row as Harris takes a seat on the bench.
Did a nice job.
Senior Ryan Parat to serve.
Oh, man. Once again, senior night, 14-12, and you hit it out of bounds.
So we have a 4th game point for Ball State. Monday, Escobar. Back set to Lane.
Nice dig.
Chance for point. And Lane couldn't come up with it in the back row. And the Ball State Cardinals have taken game number 1 here at the Hilliard Gate Sports Center. 15-12. IPFW a late rally, but came up short.
A couple mental mistakes. Scott's got to come up with that ball. We're going to have some senior recognition moments for us right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this evening we'd like to recognize 5 individuals who have been with our program for the past 4 years, who have been very instrumental in the success of our program. At this point, I'd like to ask Senior Javier Escobar to please come forward. Javier. Stay right here. Senior Brian Harris. Senior Ryan Parat. Senior Jorge Rolat. Senior Ben Sherman. The success of every team takes individuals who are willing to not only spend a lot of time in the gym, but a lot of time in the classroom, and certainly to put up with me for 4 years. Gentlemen, thank you very, very much, and congratulations on being a senior in our program. Thank you. At this time, I also have 2 other individuals I'd like to recognize. 2 senior cheerleaders, Farrah Young. And Ryan Tracy. Ryan? Stay right here just for a second. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're one of the very, very fortunate programs in the country to have these young individuals who have spent hours and hours practicing and coming and supporting our program, traveling with us. Thank you very, very much for your dedication.
So Coach Arnie Ball recognizing his senior players and senior cheerleaders, members members who have been with the program for 4 years. The Dons dropping game number 1 here at the Gates Center, 15-12 to Ball State. And we will be back with game number 2 in just a moment.
Really wanted to go for an Indiana University business degree.
But with housing and tuition, it really adds up, and the money just wasn't there to go away to college.
And with a 2-year-old, my housing options were kind of limited anyway.
And the truth is, I really wanted to keep my job and stay close to home.
Going to IPFW made all of that possible.
IPFW? The best choice I ever made.
Indiana University, Purdue University, Fort Wayne. The right school, right here, right now.
Welcome back to the Hilliard Gates Sports Center. John Getze along with Blake Sebring. This evening's IPFW men's volleyball match on College 6 is brought to you in part by Bosch Bus Company, by Chestnut Group Incorporated, by Farm Bureau Insurance, by Fujifilm USA, and by Sumner Sweets.
Well, John, that first game, Ball State hit 36%. IPFW hit 19%. But what I was interested in, I thought Jason Fair's 3 aces really set the tone for the game for the Cardinals. And they only have 8. They have 8 service errors. IPFW has 4, but IPFW doesn't have any aces at all. And that's something that they really need tonight. Digs right now is Ball State 11 and IPFW 10. Blocks are Ball State 3, IPFW 2. And Scotty Lane's got 1 kill in the first game. I guess 2 kills, I'm sorry. He needs to get that going a lot better.
Speaking of Mr. Lane, he will jump it up to start game number 2 here, trying to even up the score with the Ball State Cardinals. Mike Cummings is going to start game number 2. He's been in the lineup all year, did not start tonight. Gave way to the freshman Josh Sanders. But now the junior will start game number 2. Scotty, good serve. Monday, the back set. Fear is there, and he goes over the blocks, down for side out.
Great set by Monday. That was a beautiful play all the way around for the Cardinals. Great serve by Scott. Very difficult to handle, and they made it look easy.
And now after picking up another kill, Fear is back to serve. The lefty to Pitek. Gislin, back set to Lane. 2 blocks, he goes down the line. Dam was there, but the ball fell right in front of him. Pitek to serve. Errant pass by Fear. Monday, strong side to Hughes. 2 blocks are there. Hughes with a dig. Monday with the swing. On the second ball, and it's a side out for the Cardinals.
Right now, Ball State looks a little quicker on everything, don't they? Jumping, everything.
Hughes to serve. Short little floater. Escobar, bad pass. And we had a joust at the net, and Gislin says the defender got a piece of that. Coach Ball out onto the court arguing.
Mike, you see a touch? You see a touch?
No, he wants to know if you saw a touch.
No, I did not. Okay. No, I did not. Touch? No. No. He said no. Ball's out. Point.
Apparently the ruling, the ball was never touched, and they say Gislin hit it out of bounds. That's a point.
I thought Madison was up with to block the set.
That's one way to answer a bad call.
Or just a bad luck. Did you see a touch?
I saw a touch.
I thought so too. But who knows? Madison might have pulled his hand back at the last second. But.
On who? Huh? What did he say?
He just threw his book.
Okay, I didn't see it. I know, that's why I just... Okay, let's wait. Let's go, Rock.
All right, now we're back ready for action. Peratt with a short floater. Great set by Monday. The back two to Lau. Goes in between the blocks.
Right now, Monday's having a very, very good match.
And Monday for the Cardinals is only a freshman. Escobar, the pass, Gissel in the set, and Cummings picks up his first kill. And now Chris will go back to jump serve for the home team. Monday dumps it over the net, chance for point. Gislin backs at the lane. Got a touch this time. Again, they say no.
I thought, did you see one there?
Looked like there might have been one there again, but they said the defense didn't touch it.
They asked the linesman and the down official, and they didn't miss it. So
Javi comes back and gets the Dons a side out. Escobar. Monday outside. Fear. Escobar with a dig. Coming back over the net. Free swing for Dam. Takes advantage of it. Side out Cardinals.
Well, despite what IPFW perceives to be two bad calls, the Volleyball are showing a lot more energy, a lot more life so far earlier in the second game.
Madison. The sleeves rolled up. Gislin, quick set in the middle. Parat. Gislin this time to Pitek. The dig is there. Fear with the swing, and it's good in the corner. Point for the Cardinals. It's 2-0.
Well, they're looking to just take advantage, aren't they? Any little thing they can, they're jumping on it. They're kind of beating IPFW to the punch.
Great serve. Free ball in the back row. Pitek couldn't put it over the net. Another point for the Cardinals. It's 3-0. Madison. It's another powerful serve. Pitek. Gislin all the way across the court to Jeff. Double block is there. Dam picks up this one. Another point for Ball State. It's now 4-0.
Exactly where IPFW was in the first game.
Every time we make the run, their shoes pop on top.
Ball State coach Joel Walton making an half point, saying every time we make a run, their shoe comes undone.
Little stall tactic to try and break the momentum by the defense. And Madison once again. Escobar, Gislin, back to Javi in the back row. And he goes over the two blocks, side out for the Dons. Cummings, the floater. Madison, Monday, Hughes, dug up. But over the net. Monday, back set, Fear. Two blocks are there, and Javi gets a piece of it out of bounds. Side out Ball State.
IPFW did a great job on Fear in the first game. He only had 1 kill and 5 swings.
Lane goes cross court out of bounds. Another point for the Cardinals. It's 5-0.
They just look like they're a little off on everything.
Bad pass by Pitek. Even worse swing by Jeff. Into the net. Another point for the Cardinals. It's 6-0. And another shoe needs tied. This time Ryan Parat taking care of the equipment problem. Pitek. Gislin, Escobar in the back row. Dug up, but the defense was in the net. Side out IPFW.
Mark Lau was the one who got caught.
Don still looking for that first service ace, and they're not going to get it here as the ball goes out of bounds, side out, Ball State. Something that the Dons have been notorious for throughout the course of the season is service aces, and we've seen 0 from them tonight. Gislin, back set to lane, goes down the line.
And one thing you're also seeing, John, is Ball State's not making the little errors to let IPFW get a run going, get the momentum started. They're making IPFW earn every point. They're not getting caught too often in the net or hitting too many service errors.
Good serve by Pitek. Monday, strong side to Hughes. 2 blocks are there. Block back. Another swing. This time it's Fear.
And Fear's starting to heat up.
As you said, Blake, we held him to 1 kill in the first game, and he's their go-to guy, and Ball State still won that game. And right now, if he's going to get hot, that could be trouble for the Volleyball. Hughes to serve. Short floater. Escobar gets it back from Chris. 2 blocks are there, but the defense in the net again. Side out IPFW. Still yet to get on the scoreboard here in game number 2. Don's already trailing 1-0 here in the match. Great quick set in the middle to Lau from Monday. Defense.
There's not much energy, not much talking going on IPFW's side of the net.
And now Lau to serve. Pitek. Gislin, free ball. Escobar puts it over the net. Chance for point. Monday, quick set in the middle.
They're all scrambling. They're all trying to make the perfect play, and they're not playing. You can see them kind of tightening up a little bit.
This time it's Dam picking up the kill. It's 7-0. Lau.
Here's a break.
Well, he's their leader. Mr. Gislin needs to get him going right here. Trailing 7-0 here in game number 2. Big serve. Monday, back 2, and nobody's there, but hits the top of the net. Chance for point. Escobar. 2 blocks there.
Well,
Monday.
You could see on the backslide they were trying to isolate Javi. There was no doubt what they were doing, and it worked. They just hit the net.
So now Monday will go back and serve. Javi, bad pass.
Nice.
Gislin, great set in the back row to Pitek, and he used it.
Very nice set by Gislin.
Back to serve number 12, Javier Escobar.
Jump, float, serve. Monday. 2 in the middle. Oh, free swing right there.
They're on the board.
By Madison, but he hits in the net, and you're right, Blake. Finally, the home team is on the board here in game number 2. They now trail 7-1. Another jump floater. Bad pass, Pitek. Says, I'll take the gift. 7-2.
Calling Ball State for an over-rotation.
So after a 7-0 start here in game number 2 and winning game number 1, Ball State showing
both 4 and 15 were both here, and he was 3 feet up.
I got it. Let me sort it out.
15 or 4, they're both
Greg,
in the front row.
Come here. 7. What did you call? I got to find out what he called. I want to know what he called. What was it?
4 is in front of 7.
4 is in front of 7.
No. 4 is in front of both 7 and 15. You're the overlap.
It was 4 and 7, not 4 and 15.
4 is in the back row.
Right. It's 4-2-15 across the back, correct? Yeah, but he was in front of you. I think he said he was in front of you.
Why I said 7.
He called him in front of you.
But it definitely is. That's correct. 4 is in front. He's 5 feet in front.
You got it. It was an overlap and a point.
Setter Mike Monday is in the back row, and
basically he's cheating to get up to the front a little bit.
More or less, yeah, and easier way to explain it. Monday, the back set. Pitek with a block, but it's out of bounds. Side out Cardinals. The rule is the setter can't cross the guy in the front row.
Right, Monday's in the back row in the rotation.
Until the ball is served.
He's trying to get there a little quicker than he should.
Madison to serve. Gislin goes middle to Cummings. This time they
tip calls on Madison.
Got him for a touch. Side out Dons.
No comment.
I was going to say, I didn't even see that one.
I did see that one.
Cummings. Monday in the middle. Off the block. Cummings can't come up with a dig. Side out Cardinals.
Boy, Ball State student middles are doing a nice job of it. Just attacking angle, angle, angle. Nothing is straight on into the block. They're forcing the IPFW defensive middles to move, and so far they haven't moved.
And Dam hits the bottom of the net with the serve. They're giving IPFW a chance to get back into this game and back into this match right now, trailing now only 7-3. Lane with a big serve. Over the net, Pitek, chance for point to Gislin. In the middle to Ryan.
Calling Chris Gislin for a lift. Boy, there's a chance. There was a golden opportunity, and they couldn't do anything with it.
So it's another side out for Ball State. Jason Fear.
Here's a big break.
2 straight service errors by the Cardinals. Now Pitek will give him his best big serve. Monday in the middle, blocked by Gislin, and they called him for being in the net.
He just wanted to get to that ball so quickly, he kind of leaned into it.
Another side out, Brian Hughes to serve. High short floater, Escobar to Gislin, back set to Lane. 2 blocks are there, Scotty's there for the dig. Gislin, back row to Pitek, 3 blocks there, but it can't stop him. Parat. Hughes, Monday, right over the head of Lau, never saw it.
That would have been a heck of a set. Trying to go for maybe just a little too much, but that would have been something else.
Parat to Hughes, tough set by Monday in the back row. Fear with a big swing. Lane hits it out of bounds. Some serious power on that one.
He's got a whip for an arm.
Lau. Escobar, Gislin, middle, Cummings. He likes those back corners a lot. He usually doesn't put it straight down. He usually hits it out and down, and this time it was open. Gislin, big serve.
Great pass.
Monday.
Well, they're cutting it. They're climbing back.
They're going to give the Dons the block, give it to Cummings, and now it's 7-5. Remember, IPFW trailed 7-0 here in game number 2, and now they're clawing their way back not only into this game, but into this match, because they dropped the first game 15-12. Now only down 2 here in the second. Crowd getting involved. Gislin likes it. Big serve. Back over the net. Chance for point. Pitek. Gislin. Lane. Right at Lau. Off the defender and out of bounds. Another point for the Dons. It's 7-6.
Timeout for Ball State coming up.
Smart move by the Cardinals. The College Cable Access Monthly Program Guide provides information about our programming, including IPFW Men's Volleyball. To receive your free College 6 program guide, send your name, address, and zip code to College 6 at IPFW, 2101 East Coliseum Boulevard, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46805. Call us at 481-6000, or you can email us at college6@ipfw.edu. Take a look at some action from a moment ago. Gislin, the big serve. The pass comes over the net. And Gislin going middle to Lane. Goes cross court, and Lau can't come up with it. And the Dons now only trail by 1 here in the second game.
And you remember how Scotty struggled so much in the first game. He's got 5 kills now. He's got 3 of those in the second game. Jeff Peacock leads IPFW with 12. Right now, Ball State is killing them in the middle. Pat Dam has 6 kills, and Brian Hughes has 8. And that's Mark Lau also has 5 kills. Ball State's hitting 38%. IPFW is hitting 22.
Monday, outside, 2 blocks, chance for point again. Free ball, Lane puts it over the net. Could have been double contact. Gislin with the dig. Chance again, Parat in the middle. Pitek, 3 blocks are there. Dug up again by Cummings to Escobar. This time it's Lane with a swing. And he puts it down for the longest rally of the match. And the Dons have tied up game number 2 here at 7 apiece.
Ball State coach Joe Walton wonders why there weren't 2 hits called on that one set. I believe that was by Javi.
Yeah, it looked like Javi made double contact with the ball, but there was no call, and the play
I thought
continued.
so too.
And the Dons come out on the fortunate end of that one for a change. Gislin, this time for the lead. And it's an ace, the first one of the match for the Dons.
And the first lead of the night also. Crowd's getting into it finally.
8-7 IPFW.
They've been waiting all night for something to cheer for.
Takes a little something off this time. Does Gislin. Monday, back set to Fear in the back row. Chance for point again, Lane.
They're saying 4 hits because the ball never crossed the net, was never touched by a blocker. Good call.
So it's a side out for Ball State. Crowd appreciating the good play by the home team. Monday. Escobar, Gislin, back to Javi, and he hammers it down.
They love that combination play.
And now Escobar puts the ball in play. The jump floater. Monday, Fear.
Boy, Ryan's mad because he thinks he should have had that one.
Pratt can't come up with a dig. Side out for the Cardinals. Madison. High toss. And that is long.
Remember how we said in the first game that Ball State wasn't making many of the unforced errors? Boy, they sure are now, and it's hurting them.
That's the 12th service error of the match for the Cardinals. And now Cummings for the Dons. High floater. Madison. Monday, back set. Fear. Pitek, the big block.
Wow.
They've now opened up a 2-point lead here in game number 2. It's 9-7. Monday, middle. Dig by Javi. Can they get there and save it? They can. It's a free ball. Escobar over the net. Monday, 2 ball in the middle. Fear, 3 blocks are there.
They called Ball State for a lift.
Point Dons, and it's 10-7.
This is how arch rivalries are built.
Well, that's 10 straight points for the home team. What a comeback here in game number 2, trying to even it up at 1 game apiece.
Oh, man.
Substitution after the service error. Robertson into the back row for Dam.
That's very important. IPFW, one serve, side out, get this, keep the momentum. Don't let Ball State get a rally going.
Robertson, jump floater, Escobar. Tough set by Gislin. Pitek off the block, out of bounds, side out for the Dons. That was really a tough swing by Jeff because it was low and tight on the net, and he used it very nicely.
And there's nothing else Chris could have done. That's the only way he could have got the ball out there to him. Wow. Oh, he got it.
Got a break there. Big serve by Lane. It would have been long, but it hit Robertson for the second ace of the match for the Dons, and they now need 11-7. And another timeout by Ball State spent here in game number 2. So the crowd getting involved here at the Gates Center. The Dons trailing 1-0 lead 11-7, 11 straight points here in game number 2, and we'll be back with more action in just a moment.
I really wanted to go for an Indiana University business degree.
But with housing and tuition, it really adds up, and the money just wasn't there to go away to college.
And with a 2-year-old, my housing options were kind of limited anyway.
And the truth is, I really want to keep my job and stay close to home.
Going to IPFW made all that possible.
IPFW? The best choice I ever made.
Indiana University, Purdue University, Fort Wayne. The right school, right here, right now.
Gates Sports Center. John Getze along with Blake Sebring, and the Dons. Blake, the first game and a half did not have a service ace. Here they've picked up a couple. Chris Gislin, Scott Lane, and there's nothing like getting a service ace to get the crowd going, and that's the last one there by Lane that probably would have been out, but confusion on the defensive line. The ball hit Robertson, and the Dons pick up another point.
All right, let's see if Scott can keep this serve in after the timeout.
Monday to Fear off the block, chance for point. Free ball, Lane with a swing over the top of the net. Monday outside, Hughes, 2 blocks, dug up by Cummings. Gislin, back row to Javi, the block is there. Free ball, Monday over the net, chance for point again, Escobar. Peratt used it, and now it's another free ball. Robertson with a swing, Lane with the dig, Gislin, back to Scotty.
That play should have been over a long time ago. There should have been a lift call at the middle of the net on the Ball State players. And luckily, IPFW kept their concentration and just kept swinging.
Scotty's 7th kill of the match.
That's amazing considering he only had 2 in the first game and just wasn't even in the building.
12-7 IPFW here in game number 2.
Fair's got 6 kills in this second game. Hasn't had it in a while, though. The Cardinals are all looking around like, how did this happen?
12 straight unanswered points here in game number 2. Lane, this one is long.
Scotty's picked up his intensity tremendously.
Well, Lane's definitely an emotional player, and when he's on, he's definitely at his best, and when he's not in the game, he really struggles. Pitek, Gislin, dump over the net, dug in the back row, free ball. Robertson puts it over, Escobar the pass, Gislin the set, Pitek the swing, off the block, over the net. Pitek another swing, and he hits it long.
Freshman mistake, big time. You can see it, his eyes were huge. He couldn't believe that ball was just sitting there off for him.
So it's the first point of game number 2 here since Ball State led 7-0, and it's now 12-8. Fear, big serve, Pitek. Good pass, Gislin middle to Peratt. Nice. Nobody is there.
Nice play. Nice pass by Pitek, too.
Execution, and the defense won't be able to react in time.
We've already been playing for over an hour. We're not even through the second game yet.
Monday, off the net, and it paid. As Hughes hits right into the block and blocked for point, and it's 13-8. Big serve by Pitek. Monday to Hughes, 2 blocks there, and Scotty can't get there. Side out for the Cardinals.
And now they're cranked. They're all into the match. They've got all sorts of energy flowing. Even the bench is cranked up. They got to figure out how to do that without losing the first game sometime.
Peratt, Gislin, back 2 to Peratt. One-on-one block is there, but the Dons get another swing. This time it's Javi.
That's a big-time hit because everybody knows where the ball's going, and they're all waiting for him.
Substitution for the Dons. In the back row, Peratt gets a breather. Brian Harris comes in for defensive purposes, and he will serve to try and close out the match here, 13-8. I'm sorry, close out the game. Dons leading 13-8. Short serve, nice serve. Back 2.
Boy, they're just using that play to isolate Javi big time.
And Lau picks up the kill. Now the substitution by Ball State. Robertson out in the front row.
You've basically got 6'8" trying to hit over 5'10". I think 6'8's going to win.
Dam checks back into the lineup in the middle. Lau. Down the line and out. Side out Dons. Gislin back to serve.
Reminds you of game 1 when IPFW was right about this point in the match behind, and they had a couple service errors.
Chris looking for ace number 2.
Oh, he got it big time.
Game point for the Dons here. Another substitution by the Cardinals. Carlos Lopez into the back row for Lau. Gislin trying to even up the match at a game apiece. Another big serve. Monday.
Boy, you haven't seen Brian do that very often, where the ball's going to go out and he hits it anyway. I wonder if he thought that ball, he had to think that ball was tipped at the net.
Harris with a touch, side out Cardinals.
He had to think that ball got tipped at the net by Scott Lehner. I bet he wouldn't have reached. He's too experienced and too good for that.
Monday to serve. Pitek to Gislin. Good pass. Strong side to Lane. No block there. And he picks up the kill. That's what happens when you get a good pass. You start anticipating all the options, and then you go strong side. And that's the place you got to look for first. And there wasn't even anybody there. Escobar. Second game point here. Monday, back row to Hughes.
Oh, what
Escobar
a dig.
with a great dig. Lane over his head. Game point. Pitek. Free ball. Monday dumps it over the net. Escobar. Gislin brings it back.
Yes, yes. Ball hit him first and then got you on the block. Side up.
Chris is arguing that the Ball State player blocked the set, but Pat Cross, the referee, is saying, Pat Karras is saying that the ball hit the Ball State player first and then Chris, so it's a legal play.
So it's a side out. Gislin to Lane.
Terrible set. And Scotty, that's Scotty's problem too. Scotty was so far into that set, Chris couldn't set it anywhere.
So a point for the Cardinals, and it's 14-9. And Arnie wants a timeout.
Scott ran up underneath that set, basically.
Tune in to College 6 Sunday evening, April 18th at 7 p.m. for the replay of the George Mason match. That's Sunday, April 18th at 7 o'clock for George Mason, and then on Sunday, April 25th. Again at 7 o'clock to see the replay of tonight's match with Ball State right here on College 6.
Got to figure Jason Fair is going to get the set coming out of this timeout.
Well, when you're down and you're on the verge of dropping a game, you always go to your go-to guy, and Fair is the man. He only had one kill in game number 1. He's had
6
more
so
success
far
here in game number 2. You're right, Blake. 6 kills.
He's like, it's like he plays for IPFW. He's just slow starting. And you know, you talk to the players about why that is. They have no clue. I mean, they don't understand it. And just you talk to coaches, they have no idea. That's just the way this team is for some reason.
Madison to jump it up. Gislin cross court to Pitek.
Wow.
Big swing, but the dig is there. Free ball. Madison puts it over the net. Escobar. Gislin.
Nice play.
One ball to Cummings, and he takes care of it.
And what was really neat about that play is Chris looked right at Scott Lane while the ball was in the air. So all the Ball State guys, their eyes followed Scotty, and he went instead to Mike Cummings, and it was wide open.
So now after picking up the kill, Cummings takes a seat on the bench. Josh Sanders, the freshman, into the game to serve. Third game point here in number 2 for the Dons.
Oh, man.
And I know as a coach, that's the last thing you want to see.
That was a good serve. I mean, if it could have got an inch higher, it would have been an ace.
Lau back into the front row. Carlos Lopez checks out for the Cards. Dam to serve, trailing 9-14. Pitek, Gislin. Ryan Perrott, his 6th kill in the match, and another game point for the Dons. Lane, big serve. Just a little bit long.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Close call, but appeared to be a good one. Now Fear will serve. Already 3 aces in the match. Escobar, bad pass. Gislin, free ball.
Good, smart play.
Chance for point. Dig by Sanders. Pitek back set.
Missed it.
He missed it for the defense.
Oh, they're saying in the net. Wow. Mark Lau in the net. That hurts. Unbelievable.
A 5th game point. Pitek.
You know, they get to this 5th, they get to the game point, and all like they want the ace so bad, they just want to end it perfectly. It's like, get the blasted shot in.
Everybody wants to be a hero. Perrott, bad pass. Oh, what a nice dump over the net, over his head by Gislin. Side out for the Dons with their 6th game point here in number 2.
Definitely showing off a little bit with that move.
Showing the touch.
Ball State setter Chris Cooper was the all-time best I ever saw at that. He could do it off of straight set and just mesmerize you.
Monday, off the block. Chance for point. Lane to Escobar. 2 blocks. Doesn't matter. The Dons take game number 2, 15-9, and have evened up the match here at a game apiece.
And we got a war going on.
And we will be back at the Gate Center for game number 3. Just a moment.
I really wanted to go for an Indiana University business degree.
But with housing and tuition, it really adds up, and the money just wasn't there to go away to college.
And with a 2-year-old, my housing options were kind of limited anyway.
And the truth is, I really wanted to keep my job and stay close to home.
Going to IPFW made all that possible.
IPFW? The best choice I ever made.
Indiana University, Purdue University, Fort Wayne. The right school, right here, right now.
I want so I could get a better job without giving up the job I've already got.
Of course, getting a degree without going into debt was pretty high on my list, too.
And I wanted the kind of education that I could only get in smaller classes with the professor's full attention.
IPFW offered me all of that. And the Purdue engineering degree is going to look pretty good on my resume.
Going to IPFW is the best choice I ever made.
IPFW, the right school, right here, right now.
Nothing and 1-0, and came all the way back to take the second to even up the match at 1 game apiece. This evening's IPFW men's volleyball match on College 6 is brought to you in part by Bosch Bus Company, by Chestnut Group Incorporated, by Farm Bureau Insurance, Fujifilm USA, and Sumner Sweets.
So far, statistically, through the first 2 games, Ball State's hitting 33%, IPFW 25%. Jeff Pitek leads IPFW with 13 kills. Javier Escobar has 11. Brian Hughes has 9 for the Cardinals, followed by Jason Fair with 7. Ball State has 5 blocks, so does IPFW, so that's a big improvement over the first couple games. Ball State has 22 digs, and IPFW has an amazing 27. 27 digs for IPFW would have to be a season high through 2 games. That is pretty incredible. So they've done it with their defense. They've started to come back with the defense.
And coming back offensively, too, with the kill percentage. They started out at 10% and have been slowly rising. Like they're only hitting 25%, but that's a little misleading because they got off to such a rough start to start the match.
Yeah, they were hitting 11% through the first half of the first game, and now up to 25%. That's not bad. Now, this game is going to be critical because I don't think you want to have to try to fight back if you're IPFW and win the 4th and 5th games. I mean, you know, this has been a topsy-turvy match. If they can get the momentum early here, it might put a lot more pressure on Ball State because Ball State has to have this match. IPFW would like to have it, but Ball State has to have it if they want to have a chance to play at home next weekend against Loyola in the MIVA tournament quarterfinals, and that will be a very, very good match. But they have to win this match if they want to host next weekend.
And so we're set for action here in game number 3.
And Loyola coach Gordon Mayforth is here scouting this match.
Javi to Gislin. Parat wide. Not a good start. Point for the Cardinals.
No, they can't go down 4-0 in this game.
Dam to serve.
That's something you could say about that serve, too.
Into the net. Side out IPFW. Scott Lane has been coming on. He's got 9 kills, 3rd on the team in the match. His 4th service error.
Mike Cummings came in the second game and had 4 kills with no errors and 5 swings, and he also had 4 digs.
P-Tech.
Now there, Chris got a nice play. Oh, come on. There can't be any doubt about that one.
Chris pushed it up, and then your guy hit it out. Whenever there's a ball played at the net like that, it goes to the side on which the ball is out. Okay? Side out. Push it up and then hit it out.
Side out for the Dons. Trailing 1-0 here in game number 3. Tied up at 1 apiece.
I think if he'd have missed that one, Arnie Ball might have put a spike right through the floor.
Lack of concentration. Another service error for the Dons. P-Tech's 3rd of the match. P-Tech to Gislin, to Escobar. Off the net, too far off. Lau with the block, straight down.
And that's exactly what Ball State wants. If they can make IPFW have a poor pass and Javi has to hit it on the outside, they'll take that all night.
Hughes, P-Tech to Gislin. Middle to Parat, 2 blocks. Off the hands of Lau, side out for the Dons. IPFW already trailing 2-0 here in game number 3, trying to get on the scoreboard. Does not want to dig themselves another hole like they have in the first couple games, falling behind 4-0. Monday, dump over the net. Javi is there. Fear the set. Madison off the block. Javi can't come up with a dig. Side out Cardinals. Mark Lau, 6'8" junior middle hitter with Ball State.
Got to pick up the pace here. Everybody's falling asleep.
Finally, ball's back in play. P-Tech, bad pass, chance for point. Monday dumps it over the net. You could see it coming. Unfortunately, the defense didn't. Point for the Cardinals. It's 3-0.
Here we go again.
Lau. P-Tech. Gislin outside to Javi, but Once again, it was too far off the net, and the blocks were together. Pat Dam picking up the block. It's 4-0. And Arnie wants yet another timeout. And just like the first couple games, the Dons have trailed 4-0 to start the game.
And you know, John, Scott Lane was what got him back into that second game. He hasn't seen a set yet this game.
Be sure and catch the Tony Vittorio show on Wednesday evenings on College 6. College baseball season is in full swing, and Coach V's IPFW Mastodons are warming up the bats, led by senior and former Harding High School player Rico Martin. The Dons are looking to be a force in the GLVC this year. Tune in right here on College 6 every Wednesday night, 6:30 and 10:30 for IPFW baseball highlights and the very popular breakdown segments.
I got $5 that Scott gets this set. What do you think?
I'm not a betting man. It might keep me out of the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, sure, John. That's what it'll do. That's what it'll do. It'll be that. Okay, sure. Now they're back down to 23% hitting because they're hitting -2% in the third game.
Lau to serve. Into the net. Good timeout by Coach Paul. Let's see if we can get it going here. Chris Gislin to serve.
That helps.
Chris's third ace of the match. Dons finally on the board. It's 4-1.
See if he goes baseline.
Takes a little something off. Monday, back row to Lau. 2 blocks are there.
Calling a lift on Pat Dam.
2 straight points for the home team. Cuts the deficit in half. It's now 4-2. Gislin jumps it up again. Big serve. Nice pass. Monday, back row. Lau. They're calling a touch. I didn't see anything. It looked like at the top of the net and went out of bounds. Scott Lane saying it hit the antenna. Nonetheless, it's a side out. Pitek. Cummings. Sorry, Gislin.
Javi made something out of that one. This is turning out to be a very, very difficult match to referee.
Hasn't been an easy one for him. Javi to serve. Monday, back 2. Gislin is there for the dig. Lane, chance for point for Pitek. He's got it.
That's the difference. Ball State tried to run that slide play that time. They ran it against 6'5" Jeff Pitek instead of 5'10", and they couldn't get it in.
4-3 now. Monday, back set.
Ooh! Boy, Pitek was quick on that.
Pitek.
He shot outside.
Over Madison.
We've
got
up.
ourselves a tie ball game here in game number 3. 4-4. Madison gets it back. Jeff couldn't turn the hands in this time. Slides out of bounds. Slide out for the Cardinals.
Because he hit it when he was coming down, so he had to pull his hands back a little bit.
And now Madison will go back to serve. Pitek. Gislin. Cummings hammers it down.
Tell you what, they might want to set Mike Cummings in the first game every match.
Monday, Hughes off the block, chance for point. Escobar, the set. Pitek.
Oh, they got a break.
Friendly roll off the net, down for point, and IPFW has their first lead here in game number 3 after starting the game trailing 4-0. Now they're up 5-4. Out of bounds, side out.
Back to serve number 12, Dan.
Javi, Gislin,
Nice
great back set to Lane.
Oh. Ball State number 2.
Got a break there because the Cards would have had a chance for points, but they had a defensive player under the net. Side out, Dons.
Now the pressure's on the Cardinals.
Scott Lane to jump it up. Fear, Monday, gets it back. And Fear finds a big hole in the defense. Side out, Cards. Javi, bad pass. Monday with a free swing. Off the touch of Cummings. Point for the Cardinals. We're knotted up at 5 apiece here in game number 3.
Chris Gislin's having some problems with the contact.
Chris, back set to Lane. Block is there. Nice dig by Peratt. Lane, cross court to Pitek. 3 blocks are there to put it back down, and Ball State has taken a 6-5 lead.
Get the feeling this one's not going to be a long rally going either way. It's going to just be tight all the way to the end.
Well, we had a 4-0 spurt by Ball State to open the game, and then a 5-0 spurt. Now it's been back and forth. Pitek.
Wow, he's been hitting that cross court all night.
Ball caroms out of bounds, side out for the Dons. Now Jeff will go back to serve. IPFW trailing by 1 here in game number 3, tied up at 1 apiece. Goes to the floater and abandons the jump. Monday outside. Hughes off the block and out of bounds. Side out, Ball State.
That serve was too easy to handle. He could do whatever he wanted with it, and the block could not anticipate.
Without the jump, you got to have some kind of knuckle action, and the ball wasn't moving. Pitek, Gislin to Javi. Tough set. Gislin, Lane with the set this time. Chris is going to swing. Nice dig in the back row by Fear.
Oh, wow.
Tremendous back two by Gislin to Peratt.
Boy, Chris is feeling his oats in this game.
Now Ryan, the high short floater. Madison. Peratt, Pitek in the back row, 3 blocks.
Good call.
Never over.
Good call.
Side out, Ball State.
First time tonight he's gotten that one right.
Jason Fear to serve. Gislin, Cummings. Off a dam, out of bounds. Side out. IPFW back and forth here. The Dons trailing 6-5.
It's a side out war.
Service error by Gislin.
You wonder how many times in their lives coaches say the word side out after. I mean, just millions of times.
High, short floater by Monday. Cummings.
Tastes their own medicine a little bit running the backslide.
Gislin with a back two to Javi, and he picks up the kill, and now he'll go back and serve, trying to tie the game again. Escobar, jump floater. Madison, Monday, Fear, roll shot.
Oh.
Pancake by Gislin. Pitek to Javi in the back row. Dug up, Monday, back to Madison. The dink, Peratt is there. Gislin, strong side to Pitek off the top of the block. Hughes, Monday, strong side Fear. Gislin. Javi outside to Jeff. Oh, wow. You said it, Blake. He's been hitting that shot all night, and he did it again.
The rally of the match.
Could be a momentum builder right there as the Dons have tied the match up at 6 apiece here in game number 3. Back set by Monday. Madison.
Oh.
Off the block, side out Cards.
They were waiting on him. They just couldn't get their hands over far enough.
That guy cannot be on the bench. Okay?
Over here?
No, the guy right behind me. He cannot stay on the bench with those guys. Okay?
Oh man.
He can't be there.
Member of the Fro
The guy
Patrol.
that's not on your team cannot be on your bench with you.
Coach Arnie Ball giving instruction for one of the members of the Fro Patrol to leave the bench.
The Mastodons are going to get in big trouble.
Madison to serve. Back set by Gislin. Javi from the back row. Side out Dons. That was a great set.
That was a great play. What the problem is one of the Mastodons is trying to circle the court. And he's been hanging out by the IPFW bench, and he's not allowed to be by the bench. He's not a member of the team.
Crowd with their hands together at the Gate Center. Cummings to serve. Monday, middle set. Escobar the dig, chance for point. Gislin to Pitek, 2 blocks.
Again, cross court.
Same spot, cross court.
That place.
Another kill for Pitek, and the Dons have taken a 7-6 lead here in game number 3.
I tell you what, if he went down the sideline just once, Ball State would lose their shorts because they'd be so shocked.
Hughes, Monday, back to Hughes.
That's going to be long.
Off the body of Gislin, out of bounds, side out Ball State.
Boy, as choppy as the first 2 games have been, this third game's been pretty good volleyball.
Well, the intensity level definitely has picked up a notch. Pat Dam to serve. Javi to Gislin, shoot set in the middle to Peratt. Tough set, maybe a little too tough. Ryan couldn't handle it.
He was trying just a little bit too much there. It's the first time Chris has done that tonight where he's missed, I think. That's all right, though. That gives Ball State something else to think about.
Pitek. Gislin to Lane. Dig in the back row by Monday. Fear to the set. Hughes. Great dig. Free ball. Cummings over the net. Monday back set to Fear. Off the block. Cummings again over the net. But they call Pitek for being in the net. That's going to be another point for the Cardinals, and now they lead 8-7. Jumped out of front.
They just got a little bit out of control.
The Dons relinquish the lead. Dam. Escobar, Gislin. Pitek. The set led him right into the block of Fear. Another point for the Cardinals. It's 9-7.
It was too tight, too short to the net.
Damn, this time he floats it long.
That's a huge break right there.
Scotty Lane jumping it. Long.
Man, didn't need that right there.
Low toss. Couldn't get on top of the ball. Side out Ball State. Up a couple points here in game number 3. Tied at 1 apiece. Fear. Pitek. Gislin dumps it.
Oh, pineapple works.
Caught the defense napping. Side out for the Dons. Pitek to serve. Another short toss. Into the net. Side out. Brian Hughes. Another errant serve. Side out IPFW. And Ryan Peratt, always the high percentage server.
You're going to jinx him.
With the short floater. Got it over. Monday to Madison. Cummings with a big block. Point for the Dons. Now they only trail by 1, 9-8.
I've never seen anybody pray any harder that that ball get over the net, John.
Peratt. Making me look like a genius. Monday, quick set in the middle. Lane the dig. Over the net, though. Monday going strong side to Madison.
Oh, wow.
Cummings with his second consecutive block for point. And IPFW has tied up game number 3 here at 9 apiece. And the Cardinals won a timeout. And we will be back to the Hilliard Gate Sports Center in game number 3, tied up at 9 in just a moment.
I really wanted to go for an Indiana University business degree.
But with housing and tuition, it really adds up, and the money just wasn't there to go away to college.
And with a 2-year-old, my housing options were kind of limited anyway.
And the truth is, I really want to keep my job and stay close to home.
Going to IPFW made all that possible.
IPFW? It's the best choice I ever made.
Indiana University, Purdue University, Fort Wayne. The right school, right here, right now.
Blake Sebring, I can say
Excuse me?
it.
Excuse
Blake.
me?
The Dons tied up with the Cards here at 9 apiece in game number 3. The match tied up 1-1. Doesn't get any more even than this.
I'm telling you, they should sit Mike Cummings in the first game every match. He's got 6 kills, no errors in 7 attempts. He's got 4 blocks and 4 digs in the last 1.5 games.
Peratt to serve. Hughes. Monday. Back row Fear. Javi and Cummings there for the block, but it's long and out of bounds. Side out Ball State. Lau. Errant pass. Gislin to Javi. Big swing. Off the net even, and he used the block. But damn.
That was a huge play because right now at 9-9, you don't want to let Ball State get ahead and get the momentum.
So now Gislin will try and put the home team on top. Big swing by Madison in the back row. Peratt can't come up with it. Side out.
Yeah, that ball should have been stopped at the net. Both of them were there. Went right through the hands.
Mike Monday for the Cardinals, the freshman.
He's going to serve short.
Pitek to Gislin. Strong side to Lane. 2 blocks are there. It was too far off the net, and Fear picked up the block.
And once again, Scotty ran underneath the set instead of waiting and going up to get the set in the natural swing of it.
Cards take a 1-point lead. Pitek, bad pass. Gislin brings it back to Javi. Great set.
Javi's having the match of his career so far.
Second on the team in kills with 15. Only behind Pitek. And now Javi will serve. Jump floater. Short. Madison. Monday. Quick in the middle. Dam. Finds the corner. Side out for the Cardinals. Leading 10-9. Madison to serve. Pitek to Gislin. Going middle. Cummings comes up with another crucial play at a crucial time, and then he'll take a seat as Brian Harris, Fort Wayne native, comes into the game to serve. Back row specialist. His team trailing by 1 here in game number 3. Hughes. Monday back set. Fear. He had the line, but he hit it wide.
Bill Barone's the linesman. I don't know how he could see that because he turned his back and he didn't want to get hit. He's developing a terrible habit of that.
So we're knotted up at 10 apiece. Harris. Fear. Monday pushes it out to Hughes. Off the block. Harris can't quite come up with it. Side out Ball State.
Brian needed to be 2 inches taller than on that play.
Well, they list him at 6'3". I think that's given him 2 inches.
6'3" just wasn't enough.
So now Jeff Robertson into the game to serve. Jump floater. Pitek. Gislin. Jeff gets it back. 2 blocks off the top. Chance for point. Monday. Fear with a swing.
Missed
but it's
it.
long.
Wow. That's huge. You don't expect your senior All-American candidate to make that mistake.
Well, your big hitter has a hitting mentality and not a setting mentality, and he didn't want to give it up to anybody else. Lane the serve. Madison, Monday in the middle. Lau. What do we got?
Oh, he missed it. They're saying a tip, but nobody saw one. Unbelievable. Did you see a tip on that?
He had no idea. Had no idea.
IPFW takes the lead.
No touch. Point for Dons, 11-10. And Lane put it in play again. Hughes gets it back. Over the block. Javi in the back row. Can't come up with it. Side out Ball State.
We're almost at, we're about 15 minutes away from playing 2 hours, and we're still in the 3rd game. This is going to be the longest match of the year.
Big jump serve by Fear. Good pass by Pitek. He gets it back from Gislin. 2 blocks are there. Harris.
That set was horrible.
Covers, but it goes off him and out of bounds. Point for Ball State, and we're tied up at 11 apiece, and Coach Ball wants another timeout. Tune in to College 6 Sunday evening, April 18th at 7 o'clock for the replay of the George Mason match. That's Sunday, April 18th at 7 p.m. for George Mason, and then Sunday, April 25th, tune in at 7 o'clock to see the replay of tonight's match with Ball State right here on College 6. Here in game number 3.
And folks, on that last promo, the dates that John read are the correct ones, not the ones that are showing up on the screen.
Hitting percentage for the Dons still hovering around 25%. Like to pick that up a little bit.
Now Ball State's hitting percentage is coming down too, because IPFW is playing such good defense.
Ball State down to 31%. And Fear will serve. Harris, good pass. Gislin, back set to Lane. Too far off the net once again, and Hughes is there to pick up the big block, and Ball State has taken a 1-point lead. It's now 12-11.
See if we get a combination play here.
Fear. Pitek, another good pass. Gislin goes back to Lane again, and the same result, one-on-one with Hughes. And Bryan picks up another big block, and it's 13-11. Might want to go somewhere else.
Scotty's just not having his night.
Need a side out desperately right here. Fear gives it to him with the service error. Doesn't get any easier than that. Now one of the Dons' big servers, Jeff Pitek, to serve.
Big time serve.
Fear in the back row, blocked by Peratt. Another swing, Monday. Free ball over the net, chance for point. Peratt, Gislin. Back row to Jeff Pitek, dug up, Fear. Monday with a tip over the net, free ball.
It's got to be 4 hits.
Chris Gislin with the one-on-one block.
Had to be 4 hits anyway, didn't it?
Cuts the lead to 1. It's 13-12. Pitek trying to tie things up again. Tight set. Monday brings it back for Fear.
No,
never over the net. And we are tied at 13. And Ball State wants a timeout as the Dons have tied things up here in game number 3. 13-13, 1 game apiece, and we will be back with more action from the Hilliard Gate Sports Center. Just a moment.
Remember walking those hallowed hallways, the friendships, the professors who made an impact on your life?
Your alumni associations are here to serve you through networking, friendship, and service.
Your alumni directors also need you.
Make a big difference by sending potential students our way.
Make a difference with your financial gift.
Make the biggest difference with your contribution of time.
Your alma mater needs you.
Go alumni!
Welcome back to the Hilliard Gate Sports Center. John Getze, Blake Sebring. The Dons have tied up the Cardinals at 13 apiece here in game number 3.
Here's the replay of that last play.
The last play that knotted it up.
Watch, you can see the antenna on the outside. The ball hit the ceiling. It's live. It's live.
As we're back to action, P-Tech.
That ball never got over. That's a bad call. That should have been 4 hits on IPFW there. That ball never got over.
Lucky break.
Ball State's protesting. That ball never got over.
Nonetheless, the Dons pick up a point, and it's now game point. 14-13, trying to take a 2-1 lead here in game number 3. P-Tech to serve. And it's long. His 5th serving error of the match. He does not have an ace. And now Hughes. Try and tie things up. P-Tech to Gislin. Strong side to Escobar. In between the blocks. Side out Dons.
Wow, he hit that ball hard.
Well, I'll tell you what, when Javi sees an opening, he explodes, and he goes right through it. Something he does very well. Harris out of the game in the front row. Cummings back in.
All right, watch for the Ball State to run that slide play over Javier here.
Ryan, the short serve. Hughes.
There it is.
And Javi blocks it back. They go middle this time, and Fear at the back row comes up with a kill. Side out Cardinals.
Boy, you could see that coming. Nice play selection by the Cardinals.
And now Ball State with a substitution. Robertson out of the game in the front row, and Pat Dam back in to anchor the middle of the offense in the front row. Lau to serve. Escobar, Gislin, back set to lane, nobody's there.
Wide open. The IPFW bench was yelling, go Junior, thinking Mike Cummings, and maybe the Cardinals bought it.
So we have our second game point here in number 3 for the Dons. Chris Gislin trying to close it out. Big serve coming over the net. A swing for Cummings. But he goes one-on-one with Monday, and the setter, very alert, turns around quickly and blocks it back at the IPFW attacker.
That's like going for a slam dunk in basketball and getting it shoved back in your face.
Monday, the high short floater. Escobar, the pass. Gislin the set. Scotty Lane, the swing.
Again, Scotty ran underneath it again. You can see it. But Ball State got caught in the net.
Another break, because Ball State would have had a chance to tie things up with a chance for a point, but they were in the net, so it's a side out for IPFW. Their 3rd game point here in game number 3. And Javi Escobar will be back to serve for the Dons. Jump floater, line drive. Fear the set. Monday back to Fear. 2 blocks. Peratt with a dig. P-Tech. Cummings, free ball. Hughes. Monday, middle.
Boy, the Cardinals just hanging on, aren't they?
And Dam gives the Cardinals another life here in game number 3, trailing 14-13 with a side out.
They're hanging on just to get enough serves.
Madison to serve. Peratt to Gislin, back set to lane. 2 blocks.
There you go.
In between them, side out Dons.
This place is jumping.
Fourth game point here in game number 3. Mike Cummings to serve now. Floats one, but doesn't quite get over the net. Hit the tape. Side out.
Boy, you got to put them away when you got the chance. You can't let them hang in there. especially at home.
And now Dam will serve. Javi, Gislin, Pitek.
It's the first time he's missed that all night, isn't it?
Out of bounds, and we're tied at 14. Pitek, Gislin, back set. In the back row to Javi, but chance for point. Javi's there. Gislin, Escobar again. Another swing for the Dons. Pitek way off the net. Prat's there with a dig. Javi, Pitek with another swing off the block again. Chance for point. Fear dinks it over. Escobar with another dig. Gislin, middle. Oh!
A little loud in here, huh, John?
A little loud. Can't even hear myself talk. Scotty Lane jumps it up. Good serve. Back set to Fear. 2 blocks. Prat and Pitek put it down. The Dons 1 point away from taking game number 3.
What a match this has turned out to be.
First couple games were sloppy at times, but not the case here in game number 3. Lane.
They got a chance. Stay
Monday.
down, stay down, stay down.
Free ball. Bad pass by Pitek.
And Ball State was in the net. Oh, my goodness.
Big mistake by Mark Lau in the net. Gives the Dons the game as they take number 3. 16-14 to take a 2-1 lead here at the Gates Center over Ball State.
At a raucous Gates Center.
Another great comeback by the Dons. Trailing 4-0, coming all the way back to win game number 3, and we will be back with game number 4 at the Hilliard Gates Sports Center in just a moment.
She is one of America's toughest drug enforcement agents. Last year, she helped convict 90 drug dealers, seize several tons of crack and marijuana, and close down 10 major drug operations. She is a 68-year-old grandmother named Irma. She set up a community drug watch that is not only changing her neighborhood, but its future. There are many ways to help in your community. Call the Points of Light Foundation. Do something good. Feel something real.
On the big highway of life, there's only one safe place for kids. The front seat's not the place to drop out. Don't want that big old bag to pop out. Put that booties in the backseat now. Have action kids you never meet. I'm here to remind you to put them behind you. Wow! Let me hear it. To stay alive even when I drive.
Where have all the children gone? Long time passing.
Every day, 10 children are killed by gunfire. You can help stop the violence. Call 1-800-WE-PREVENT. Not one more lost life. Not one more grieving family. Not one more.
Gone to graveyards one by one. Oh, when will we ever learn?
Welcome back to the Hilliard Gates Sports Center. John Getze, Blake Sebring. Blake, let's take a look at game point here in number 3.
This is important. I said stay down, because it's a free ball. You can't block it, so stay down and play defense. Oh, he thought he had it. Mark Lau just thought he had that ball so big, sitting right there. He just had it, and he blew it.
And he was all over the net to give the Dons game number 3. This evening's IPFW men's volleyball match on College 6 is brought to you in part by Bosch Bus Company, by Chestnut Group Incorporated, Farm Bureau Insurance, Fujifilm USA, and Sumner Sweets. Blake, we were talking during the break, and I tell you what, that's one of the best games I've seen competitive-wise since the last time Lewis was here.
And it wasn't very pretty offensively. IPFW hit 19%. Ball State hit 13%, but just competitive-wise, it was great. Every every point was earned. There weren't too many screw-ups. I mean, both teams kind of push each other up another level.
Back and forth and a lot of side outs.
Kind of a typical IPFW Ball State match in that both teams know each other so well that they counter each other so well. They cancel each other out, their strengths. I mean, we saw right that last play there where the Ball State backslide over Javier, they finally figured it out and they were waiting for it. I mean, they know each other so well that the defense just kind of dominates.
Intensity level very high in number 3 by both teams. Highest we've seen all night. We'll see if we can.
The crowd was sure getting into it.
See if we can keep it going here in game number 4 as the Dons try and close out the match. You know, they don't want to go to 5. They'll have the serve here to start number 4 as the crowd cheering on Jeff Pitek, the freshman, as he'll put the ball in play. Back to action.
Oh, wow.
Good time for his first ace of the match. Pitek gives the Dons a 1-0 lead. The first time they've trailed and actually taken the lead to jump out in any game tonight. Pitek.
Wow, another one.
Monday dumps it over the net, but Lane was ready for it. And Barat was ready for Monday's swing, and the block is there. 2-0 Dons. Got stuffed twice in about a second and a half.
That's where you got the strength of a senior going against a freshman.
So this time it's the Dons jumping out to a quick lead.
First time tonight.
Trying to break the momentum and the rhythm of server Jeff Pitek by wiping down the floor. Let's see if it works. Jeff will jump it. Madison, Monday in the middle. Lau the kill. And now Brian Hughes will try and get the visitors on the board. Short floater, Pitek. Gislin shoots set in the middle to Parat off the block and out of bounds. Side out Dons. Ryan Parat, high, short floater in the corner.
Ooh, just missed.
Hughes took a chance, paid off, out of bounds, side out.
Back to serve number 2, Mark Lau.
Now Mark Lau will try and put it in play. He jumps it. Escobar, Gislin back set to Lane. Down the line.
They've had a lot of success with that back set for Scotty.
Scott's 13th kill of the night.
This whole match has been a struggle for him, but that's the one set he seems to be comfortable with tonight.
And now Gislin. Hughes, Monday. Madison dug up by Gislin. Chance for point. Lane, cross court to Javi. Block is there, and Javi can't come up with a dig. Out of bounds, side out, Ball State.
I think what Javi was trying to do was tip it off the block back to himself so he could play it.
High, short floater Escobar. Gislin, Lane. Great dig by Pitek. Over the net by Cummings. Monday, set in the middle. Blocked back by Javi. Side out for the Dons.
That was huge.
Got to give him an A for effort on that one.
That was a huge momentum swing.
Now after picking up the big block, Javi will serve. Monday brings it back. Chance for point. Gislin. Lane the set to Pitek. 2 blocks.
That was in.
Cross court. It's good. IPFW jumps out to a 3-0 lead. Escobar. Monday brings it back again. Madison is there. Pitek the block. Chance for point for the Dons. Escobar. Pitek.
Hey, there he went down the line for once. They were waiting on him to go cross court, and it was wide open on the baseline.
And he took advantage of it, and IPFW now leads 4-0 here in game number 4, already leading 2 games to 1.
Wonder if IPFW is going to know what to do with a 4-0 lead.
Be sure to tune in to College 6 Sunday at noon, and Friday evenings at 8 in April for an update on the Mastodon dig at Busher's Bog, when Melissa Long visits with Ed Smith and John Weddle of the IPFW Archaeological Survey. That's Sundays at noon and Fridays at 8 for IPFW up close right here on College 6.
Got to watch a little of that tonight. It was on right before the match. That was pretty interesting stuff. This is from the Sky Cam.
Last point, Monday, back to Madison, the block by P-Tech.
Now watch where Jeff goes with this shot. He's been going cross court all night,
and he decides to turn the tables.
And there's like, uh-oh. You can see the two guys over on the left were waiting for him to go cross court.
4-zip. For a change, IPFW on the other side of it. They're leading. Monday back.
The slide play on P-Tac that time.
And Dam is there. Well executed play, side out.
Monday's trying to get his folks fired up.
Madison to serve. P-Tac to Gislin. To Jeff.
Nice play.
Off the block and out of bounds. Side out. Cummings to serve. Barely squeaks it over. Monday, tight set. Chance for point. Gislin pops it up to Javi. Free ball. Fear puts it over. Escobar to Gislin. Back set to Lane.
Missed it.
Goes down the line and out of bounds. Side out, Pat Dam to serve. Escobar. Gislin, back set to Lane. Free ball. And Lau rolled it over the net. Not much you can do about that.
Now this is where Ball State's kind of dangerous too, because if they can get a little bit of momentum here, Fair's up to serve next.
So the Cards get on the scoreboard here in game number 4. It's 4-1.
Oh, brutal.
Dam floats one long, side out, IPFW. Scotty Lane. Coming over the net. Hughes tries to push it into the corner, and it's long. Point for the Dons, it's 5-1. Lane into the net.
And here comes Mr. Fair. Right in your living room.
Scott's 6th service error of the night. A match high. Fear. P-Tech. Gislin back set to Lane. Off the block. Scott's there for the dig. Gislin's going to swing. Monday.
Oh, man.
And Lau are on 2 different pages.
That's big for a couple different reasons. Ball State had a chance for a point, and it also takes Fair off the serve.
P-Tech. Good serve, Fear. The pass, Monday outside. 3-ball to Hughes. Couldn't get there in time. He pushes it long, out of bounds. Point for the Dons. It's 6-1. P-Tech, not even close.
Tell you what, by the time he's a senior, he's going to be one of the best servers in the country. But as a freshman.
Escobar to Gislin, shoots set in the middle to Peratt. We got a touch, we do. Side out Dons. Ryan, the floater. Monday dumps it.
Sneaky. See, if I was a setter, I think I'd be too tempted to do that all the time.
Yeah, because you'd want the stats.
You're dang right. Got to get that ego involved.
Wow. Pitek, service ace, 6-2. First service ace of the match by anybody other than Fear for the Cardinals.
And he hasn't had any since the first game.
Ball State trailing 6-2. Game number 4, down 2-1. Javi, bad pass. Gislin puts it over the net. Chance for point. Monday back set. Fear, the swing. Perrott gets tangled up. Point for the Cardinals at 6-3.
I'd love for Fear to get hot right now. Timeout, IPFW.
And that's exactly what Arnie Ball does not want to see. Trying to break the momentum of Ball State, the Cardinals, and Mr. Fear. We're going to take a timeout and be back. More action in game number 4. The Dons trailing 6-3 in just a moment.
I really wanted to go for an Indiana University business degree.
But with housing and tuition, it really adds up, and the money just wasn't there to go away to college.
And with a 2-year-old, my housing options were kind of limited anyway.
And the truth is, I really wanted to keep my job and stay close to home.
Going to IPFW made all that possible.
IPFW? The best choice I ever made.
Indiana University, Purdue University, Fort Wayne. The right school, right here, right now.
Welcome back to the Hilliard Gates Sports Center. John Getze, Blake Sebring. The Dons leading 6-3 here in game number 4 as we look at a replay from a moment ago. Gislin puts the ball over the net.
And watch Fear coming out of the right side.
Double block. Javi gets a piece of it. Perrott in the back row. Can't dig it up. And Lau will jump it up. Pitek, good pass this time. Gislin, strong side to Javi. 2 blocks there, chance for point. Madison. Monday outside to Madison. Cummings with another one-on-one block. Solo block. He's had a couple of those tonight, at least 3.
That's Mike's 5th block of the night. I think Chris saw that hole open in the back court there on this along the base sideline. Not what you want, though.
Don's trying to get the ball back. Gislin was there.
That's Fair's 12th kill of the night. If he gets to 17, he moves up to number 2 all time on the Ball State kills list. He passes Fort Wayne's Chris Bierman.
Another point for Ball State. It's 6-4. Javi.
Oh, that serve was out of bounds.
Chance for point again. Hughes to Madison. Gislin. Javi, strong side. Lane with a dink. Chance for point again. Free ball over the net. Great set. Monday.
We're 6-5.
It's a dam. And now Ball State only trails by a single point.
I think the guys got a little overconfident at 4-0.
Well, they've been playing catch-up all the night. They're not used to playing with a lead.
Yeah, they should know better against Ball State, too. They just don't quit.
Pitek out of the back row. 3 blocks, can't stop him. Out of bounds, side out for the Dons.
Tell you what, Coach Joel Walton's doing an excellent job with the Cardinals in his first year as head coach.
The freshman Pitek, a match-high 22 kills. Monday pushes it outside. Nice roll shot by Fear. Side out for the Cardinals. And now Madison will try and tie things up here in game number 4. IPFW leading 2-1. The Dons jumped out to a 4-0 lead here in game 4, and the Cards have fought back to within 1. It's 6-5. Madison. Pitek, Gislin outside to Jeff.
You can see perfectly right there. Ball State had 3 guys cross court waiting for him to hit it there, where he's been hitting it all night, and changed up and went to the middle.
23 kills now for the freshman.
An old-fashioned slugfest.
Mike Cummings didn't start game 1, but came in game 2 and has been in ever since. Monday. Barat with a block on Dam.
That's big because the pressure to that point was back on IPFW with Ball State rallying.
7-5 now. Cummings once again. Fear, Monday, outside Hughes. 2 blocks. Javi with a great dig. Chance for point. Gislin. Pitek 3 blocks, and he hits over him.
Ball State bench wanted a lift on that set because it was rolling when it came out.
IPFW has opened up a 3-point lead. 8-5. Cummings.
Nice serve.
Monday back to Fear. 3 blocks. Comes down on IPFW side out for the Cards. Pitek, Gislin, back to Jeff. 1 block, ain't gonna cut it. Side out Dons.
Back to serve number 15, Scott Lane.
Scott Lane, jump serve. Monday, dug by Lane. Javi gets there, free ball. Cummings puts it over the net. Madison, Monday, strong side. Hughes.
Gislin in the net.
Ball was long, but Chris Gislin in the net, side out for Ball State. That hurts.
The difference between 3 points and 4 points in a volleyball lead is about 10 points, it seems like, because it puts so much more pressure on the team that's trailing.
Psychological, too.
Got it now? Okay, got it.
Tend to be a little bit more aggressive when you're up 3 points than when you're down. Fear. A lot of aggressiveness there on the big serve. Dug in the back row by Lane, but out of bounds. Point for the Cardinals. It's now 8-6.
Case in point. Especially with Jason Fear serving.
Fear's 4th ace of the night. Cuts the deficit to 1 at 8-7.
And Ball State wants him to force IPFW to call a timeout. Once again, they had a rally, and IPFW had a shoe that they
No more shoes, and when we go down to the floor for water, we're going to go faster. I'm going to start using cards, okay? Let's go. Everybody gets a warning. Now we go.
Warning IPFW to tie their shoes before they play.
And that's why.
And that's why they did it.
Exactly.
I don't think Chris's shoe needed untying. I think they wanted to just put a little ice on Mr. Fear, and it worked. Side out for the Dons. And the refs know it.
Oh, heck yes. There used to be a rule international play where players had to carry their own towels on the small of their backs, and then they were responsible for wiping up the floor. Oh, bad
Hughes,
set.
Bad set at the net. Escobar. Free ball over the net. Chance for point. Lane, Gislin, back set to Parat.
Terrible set. Another one.
Gislin. Javi off the block. Madison there with the dig. Monday. Free ball over the net by Gislin. Monday. Back set. Fear, 2 blocks.
Now tell me that didn't look like the backyard game a little bit.
And Chris couldn't get the hands over the net as it falls on the Don side of the court. Side out for Ball State, trailing 8-7. Hughes. Short, floater. Back set, Lane. It's good.
Boy, this game is tight. You can just feel it.
Side out Dons. Leading by a single point.
Neither team's backing up.
Ryan Perrott. High short floater. Hughes. Monday back set to Fear.
Oh my goodness.
Almost hits it out of the gym. Point for the Dons. They now lead by 2.
See what happened there? They were trying to set up Fear against Javier. 6'6" against 5'10". See if they try to figure that again.
Ryan to serve. Same spot. Hughes. Monday shoots set in the middle. Nice dig. Chance for point. Javi off the top of the net. Lau. Monday. Madison. In between the blocks. Side out Ball State.
Big time hit right there. Because if he misses it, it's back up to a 3-point lead, and you're running out of time.
Ball State has to have this game number 4 to stay alive in the match. They trail 2-1. Lau. Escobar, Gislin, back to Javi. It's long. It's 9-8.
They just can't put them away. You've got to give the Cardinals a lot of credit.
Mark Lau to jump it. Good pass by Pitek. Gislin to Javi. One-on-one with Monday, and the freshman setter wins the battle.
We're tied. Got to wonder why Chris made that set. Why go to him 3 times in a row?
9-9. Game 4. Lau. Javi. Gislin back set lane. One-on-one. Goes cross court, and Fear never made an effort. Ball is in. Side out IPFW.
And the 3-point lead that we talked about is gone.
Gislin, big serve. Chris's 4th ace of the match. Side out. Point. Substitution for Ball State. Carlos Lopez into the lineup. Lau exits. (10-9) Dons. Gislin looking for another one. Change of pace. Fear. Monday goes middle. And damn. Gives the Cardinals a side out. Short floater by Monday. Escobar. Gislin, strong side lane, 2 blocks. Scotty digs it up. Escobar back to lane. 2 blocks again.
Boy, Scotty needed that. You can see him. He's just relieved that ball was in. He's not expecting it to go in. He's hoping it's going in. He has had such a tough night.
So Javi and IPFW with the side out, leading 10-9. Tight one here in number 4, just as it was in game 3. Hughes, Monday, middle. Pitek. Nice dig by Carlos Lopez, and Gislin's there this time. Lane, back to Chris. He's going to swing from the back row.
And you know what happened on that? You know what happened on that? Chris gets a turnabout's fair play. Scotty's set was too low. Chris had nothing to do. He couldn't hit it down. He had to hit it up. And the Ball State bench wanted a lift on that set. Probably should have got it.
Madison. Big serve. Ace. Tied at 10.
What a game this has been. We talked about how good the 3rd game was. This one's been just as tight all the way.
Madison to serve again. It's long.
It's in. It's in.
Oh. They called it good, and Ball State has taken an 11-10 lead here in game number 4. They need it to stay alive. Coach Ball wants a timeout. Try and regroup. You too can participate in the excitement of IPFW athletics by joining the Royal Dons Club. The Royal Dons is IPFW's official athletic booster club. Members enjoy benefits such as priority seating at IPFW's sporting events, food and refreshments in the hospitality room. For information on becoming a member, call 219-481-6643 or write to Royal Dons Club, 2101 East Coliseum Boulevard, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46805. It's been nip and tuck here, and the Dons relinquish the lead by 1 to the Cardinals on an ace by Madison, second of the match.
And Jeff Petak has kind of gotten away out of the offense right now.
Jeff, a match-high 25 kills, but hasn't had one in a while. See if they go to him. Gislin, there he is. Will they track it down? They do. Free ball. Lane. Gislin, back to Scotty. One-on-one, and he loses the battle to Dam. Point for Ball State. They've now opened up a 2-point lead. It's 12-10.
And I don't know if IPFW can win this match without Scott Lane.
Petak, Gislin, back set, Javi. Lane coming back off the block. Side out Dons.
Once again, he's hoping, not expecting it to go in. He needed that bad.
Scott's 17th kill of the match. And Brian Harris always put in at a crucial spot, trying to ignite the home team. In for Cummings to serve, the defensive specialist. Monday, tough back set to Fear.
Hit it out of bounds.
Hit the antenna, out of bounds, point for the Dons. They come within 1. 12-11. Harris. Low floater. Monday, strong side to Hughes. Goes down the line.
Boy, Chris Gislin thought he had it. He thought it was going to go long, so he pulled back.
Substitution, Jeff Robertson into the back row for Pat Dam. And also, Juan Carlos Lopez out of the lineup. Mark Lau back in at middle blocker. Robertson. Javi, tough pass. Gislin gets it outside to Petak. Fear with the block. That'll give the Cardinals a point. It's 13-11.
And looks like we may not be going home yet. Where does he go with this one?
Robertson, Petak, Gislin, middle, Peratt.
That's good because IPFW had pretty much ignored its middle for almost the entire fourth game. Couldn't get a good enough pass to run middle.
They finally do, and they take advantage. Side out Dons, trailing 13-11. Lane, Monday to Hughes. 3 blocks there, and it somehow finds a way to get in between them. Side out for the Cardinals. And the dangerous Jason Fear to serve. 4 aces in the match. Escobar, bad pass. Great set. Chance for point. Monday, back set, Fear.
Boy, he's something else, isn't he?
And Ball State is 1 point away from sending this match to a decisive 5th game. Cummings in for Harris in the back row. Fear.
Oh.
Into the net.
Boy, last thing you expect out of him.
Petak for the locals. Fear. Monday, strong side. Chance for point. Gislin to Escobar. 2 blocks. Peratt with a dig. Lane is there. It's a free ball. Petak.
Oh, but it wasn't a free ball. They ran to run a play off of it.
And we had a touch, so it's going to be a point for the Dons. They're within 2 now. It's 14-12. And the Cards want a timeout. Try and ice the freshman. Ball State leading 14-12 here in game number 4. The Cardinals need to win this game to stay alive. We're going to go to break. Be back in a moment. The Dons trailing 14-12 here in game number 4.
I wanted to study engineering so I could get a better job without giving up the job I've already got.
Of course, getting a degree without going into debt was pretty high on my list, too.
And I wanted the kind of education that I could only get in smaller classes with the professor's full attention.
IPFW offered me all of that. And the Purdue engineering degree is going to look pretty good on my resume.
Going to IPFW is the best choice I ever made.
IPFW, the right school, right here, right now.
Welcome back to the Hilliard Gate Sports Center. John Getze, Blake Sebring, the Dons trailing 14-12 here in game number 4. But rallying, Jeff Pitek back to serve for IPFW. Fear.
Oh.
Bad pass, and Monday can't handle it. Dons now down 1.
The viewers didn't get to see that play because we're running a replay, but Monday tried his little back slap set to try to get it on the other side of the net where he did it was effective before, and he missed it. He kept it on his side of the net. So it's 14-13.
Substitution for Ball State. Dam back into the lineup, replacing Robertson in the back row. Fear, good pass this time to Monday in the middle. Lau, nice dig, chance for point. Free ball though, and Gislin just dumps it over. Monday. Strong side Hughes, 2 blocks, not together though. Dug up, Gislin puts it over again. Tight set.
Oh, they got a break. Incredible break.
Ryan Peratt, the senior, with the kill, and we are tied at 14-14. This would be a very big comeback in game number 4.
Once again, we're talking about that 3-point lead. It was 14-11.
Jeff Pitek. Monday, middle. Block back, but Monday gets a swing at it and puts it down for the side out. Ryan Hughes to serve. Pitek. Gislin, Javi, 2 blocks, loses the battle. Monday. Blocking very well tonight.
Now they're in that bad rotation. What do you do with it? Who do you go to?
Monday's 9th black of the match, which leads everybody. He's a setter. Pitek from the back row. Monday, back set. Fear. Out of bounds, and the Dons are still alive here in game number 4. That would have sent it to a game 5. But it's a side out for the Dons. Ryan Peratt back to serve. High, short, floater in the middle of the court. Monday, middle. And Lau aggressively picks up the kill. Second game point.
See if IPFW can go to Mike Cummings in the middle here. It's been open. Gotta get a good pass.
Pitek.
Didn't get it.
Gislin, back set to Lane. 2 blocks. Finds the back corner, side out.
Boy, did he ever guide that one in. That did not have a ton of steam on it.
But he put it in a great spot.
Now here comes a ton of steam.
Get to see Gislin with the big serve.
Oh, he got it too.
Monday, back set. Lau, dug up by Pitek, chance for point. Gislin to Javi, 2 blocks.
Oh my goodness, how did he get that through?
He goes right down the line. We're tied at 15.
What a match this is turning into. Now see if Ball State tries to run that backslide right now over Javi. Think it's going to be there, John?
Well, I don't know if it'll be there, but I wouldn't be surprised if they try and run it. Bad pass. Cummings with a swing, and he hit it wide.
IPFW players thought a Ball State player was in the net, but I didn't see it, neither did the refs.
So it's a side out. We're tied at 15. Monday to serve. Escobar. Gislin back to Hobby. 2 in the middle. Defense slow to react. Side out Dons.
Now they're in good shape. They've got Hobby in the back row. He's out of the front row. Ball State can't go over top of him. This is really good for IPFW right now. This gets some serves in. This is their strong rotation.
Javi, short floater.
Good serve.
Free ball. Gislin. Lane to Pitek.
Nice
Great dig by Hughes. It's going to be tight at the net.
And they got IPFW in the net. You got IPFW in the net. Good call.
It's Greg's call. It's Greg's call. But the ball, net contact. Chris, yes it does. He called the net. He called the net first. We're going to go here. The net was called first, Chris.
IPFW's players are saying that the Ball State player was under the net at the same time. But the ref down official, Greg Roth, called the net call first.
Side out, 15-15. Game 4, IPFW leading 2-1.
If you're not here tonight, you're missing some fun.
Madison, big serve. Gislin to Pitek.
Ball is blocked, but it was blocked out of bounds.
Dam with a block, but it is out. It's a side out for IPFW. And now Cummings will serve. Monday, back set, Fear, Pitek.
He blocked it out of bounds.
Match point for the Dons.
I'd love to see a replay of that. I don't know if that ball came back in or not.
Cummings to serve for the match. Madison.
Oh, what a dig.
Great dig by Gislin. Chance for point.
Set.
Bad set, but
they still got
Pitek goes off the block and out of bounds. And the Dons have come back in dramatic fashion, trailing 14-11 in game number 4 to come back and win it 17-15. At times it wasn't pretty, but the intensity level was definitely there in the last couple games.
That was some pretty intense volleyball. Just what you'd expect from two arch rivals.
And so the Dons win it 15-12, actually 12-15, 15-9, 16-14.
Here's the replay.
We take a look at match point. Great dig by Gislin in the back row.
Now watch this set. See if he gets it cleanly. It doesn't look like it. That's what Ball State was upset about. They wanted a 2 hits call.
And the blockers weren't together. Hands weren't together. Pitek went in between them, off the block, and out of bounds. And so the Dons drop game 1. Take 2, 3, and 4. After trailing in all 3 of the first games, the Dons jumped out to a 4-0 lead. In game number 4, they put it away. Tune in to College 6 Sunday evening, April 18th, 7 p.m. for the replay of the George Mason match. That's Sunday, April 18th, 7 p.m. for George Mason. And then Sunday, April 25th, 7 o'clock again. You can see the replay of tonight's match with Ball State, which was a good one here at the Gate Center, right here on College 6. The Dons play again tomorrow night against the Long Island Colonials as they get ready for tournament action next weekend. Along with the College 6 crew, the IPFW athletic staff, the City of Fort Wayne, Comcast Cablevision, and the IPFW Learning Resource Center. We'd like to take this time to thank, especially this evening, NBC 33 for their contributions to this College 6 sports telecast. This College 6 telecast of IPFW Sports is copyrighted and the sole property of the College Cable Access Center and IPFW. Unauthorized duplication, exhibition, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this event without express written consent is strictly prohibited. We hope you've enjoyed our telecast of IPFW Volleyball. Thanks again for joining us this evening. For Blake Sebring, this is John Getze saying good night.